Hey everyone, Paul Humiller here at Dream Guitars, and what a treat to have this guitar for you. This came to us from our buddy Darrell Scott, the great performing artist. Darrell called me last week, and he was barreling down the highway on the way to a rare gig these days, and we met up along the highway, and he gave me this guitar to bring to show to you all. So this is really cool and fun for me. Darrell's one of my favorite players on the planet, and any guitar that he chooses, of course, has a lot of magic in it, a lot of songs in it. So this is a guitar from Stefan Sobell. Darrell has been playing Sobell guitars for a number of years and has a number of them. And of course, personal friends with Stefan Sobell. I've had the great chance to go visit Stefan in his shop and his home in England myself years ago when I was hanging out with Martin Simpson, which is sort of how Dream Guitars all came to be, as some of you might have heard that story. But this is a really neat model. This is the first of a Darrell Scott model. It's called the Lumberjack, which is a nickname for Darrell that Stefan gave him because of his strong right hand. He's sort of carves up the guitar like a lumberjack might. So it's a neat guitar in that it's the first of its kind where Stefan Sobell was trying to lighten up the top and make a more expressive fingerstyle instrument, as opposed to Stefan's philosophy has always been that guitars don't need to be super lightly built to get a great sound, and he's completely right, and he's been doing it for decades now. But here he's intentionally sort of lightened up the top a little bit, and it is different. I'm hearing a lot in this guitar that is, I know Sobell guitars sound really well. I played many of them, and this one, to me, the trebles are even more present and more, maybe a little bit fatter than usual, and very clear as always. And the bass response on Sobell guitars, the bass is always a little bit controlled and concise on purpose because he wants the trebles and the melody notes to really come out. And you still have that here, but I feel a little bit more bass sustain. We were just saying on this guitar too. I'm going to play it in drop D today, and you'll see the bass notes really do hold and linger really nicely. So really enjoying this guitar. So it's a Darrell Scott signature model. It's got a Sitka spruce top on it. Really nice figure, as you can see. It's got the split bridge here and the saddle, and the idea of that is that you can pull the B string back further and the G forward, which just helps intonation. It's something you see a lot on some other makers like Loudon guitars, and it's all about intonation. Ebony fingerboard, of course, the Sobell distinctive headstock. And I want to show you this real quick. So if you look at the arches on the top and back of this guitar, that's really the distinctive characteristic of Sobell guitars. Those radiuses on the top and back, it's a regular flat top guitar, but those radiuses change the sound dramatically. In my mind, it controls the bass because you've got the bass, everything's sort of pre-tensioned, if you will, a little bit in a beautiful way. So it makes them really push out and project really nicely. Great for performers. That's why Martin Simpson, Darrell Scott, and so many more players have chosen Sobell guitars over the years. This one is a Malaysian Blackwood, really beautiful. And Malaysian Blackwood has a sound very much like Rosewood. It's got all of the clarity and the beauty and the depth that you would expect from a Rosewood guitar. It's got a sort of a V-neck, which Stefan likes to do for pro players. A lot of them like a V where you can really hold on with your thumb. And Darrell, of course, is a great lead player as well as, he plays every bit of the guitar, as you probably have seen. So yeah, very cool, very fun for me to have this guitar and to share it with you all. And I look forward to we also have some pictures and videos of Darrell playing the guitar, so you can look for those as well. And I'll do my attempt here to show you what this one can do. This is the Darrell Scott model Lumberjack from Stefan Sobell.